So I want us to today try a different approach to our leadership roles, and the approach is a matter of life and death approach. A matter of life and death approach. And it's my desire that it's going to, teach us to, or inspire us rather, to question our thought patterns, question our convictions, and also strengthen our value systems. In 2017, I left high school in 2011. 2017 were the years in my life I cannot give a proper record of what I was doing those years. I do not have a mental report or a picture of what I was doing those years. They were like wasted years for me. But in 2017, I knew that there was more to me. I knew I needed to be doing something, but I didn't know what exactly I needed to be doing. And I was praying about it. And then I had a business idea in 2017 to start a hair business. A human hair, sales of human hair is a normal lady's thing to want to sell hairs because it's always trending. And I needed about $1 million to start that business. And I think $1 million is way too much capital to begin a business, right? But I still needed $1 million. And for an O-level holder at that time, I had limited opportunities in terms of how much I could get for a job, how much an O-level holder has been paid, right? So I just told my friends in church that, okay, I needed a job because nobody's going to loan me $1 million. Nobody will loan me that kind of amount of money. But I said, nevertheless, let me get a job. I'll work for a period of time, save money, and then raise capital for my business. So I told my friends in church that I had a business I wanted to start, help me get a job somewhere. And then that evening, so Wednesday evening, my friend in church told me, oh, he had somebody who needed an office assistant. I said, okay, please hook me up with her and let me go find a way around it. The next day, which was Thursday, I went to Alaba International Market. I met the woman. It was a company that was doing real estate. And when I got there, she told me it's a cleaning job and the monthly pay is 20,000 naira. Okay, I reluctantly took the job. It did not make sense to be looking for 1 million naira capital and working a job of 20,000 naira. How long will I save? How much will I even save monthly to be able to raise 1 million naira in the shortest time possible? But I took the job nevertheless. A couple of days later, the company does real estate. My manager walked up to me one day and told me, aside from my 20,000 naira job, that I could sell properties for the company and earn commissions. And the Igbo girl in me, I did the mathematics. And I realized that the mountains I've been climbing was nothing but value. So I knew that it didn't make sense to take a job of 10,000 naira while searching for 1 million naira. But I cannot define the push I had to take the job. But I believe that that was God bringing me into the place of my full expressions of who I should be. And just like that, in 2017, I began my real estate journey. The money, I wanted the money so badly. But between 2017 and 2019, I didn't make a single sale, no matter how hard I worked. I worked every single market you can think about in Lagos, from Oshodi to Balogun to Alaba to Trade Fair. Mentioned them, I was going there every single day, hoping to make a sale, but nothing was coming forward. And one day I started on what exactly is wrong. And that was when I knew I had to question my value system and develop convictions. And with that singular event, I realized that no matter how righteous you think you are, God will not bless the intent of your heart if your intentions are not pure. And God will not bless your request for any kind of blessing at all if you have not built capacity for that blessing. Doesn't matter if you are praying and fasting, until you build capacity, until you set your heart right, until you develop the right convictions for that part, God often doesn't bless that request. And I realized that that was the wrong thing I was doing. I needed to realign my values, so I was chasing the money. And it looked like the harder I chased the money, the farther it went from me. Fast forward to 2020, I didn't do my hair business anymore. I didn't go ahead to begin my hair business, but I'm still here doing real estate after having refined myself. And I'm still here doing real estate, but doing it differently. This time around, I'm providing decent housing solutions for the over 70 million Nigerians experiencing housing challenges, both residential and commercial. And not just that, I am helping people grow their net worth through investing in real estate. I think that's a more better conviction to do a particular thing than just chasing the money, right? And of course, it hasn't been without its challenges. I've had months where the level of work does not equate the level of results. I've had misinvested resources, I've had the wrong partnerships, I've made my mistakes. But for another major challenge in my industry is that my industry is very, very competitive. We're in a very competitive industry. So how do you stand out in a market that is voraciously competitive? But for every challenge I faced, my convictions will whisper, I was made for a time like this. And I forged ahead. So I learned that as leaders, for every challenge we surmount, for every challenge that we face and pull through and win through, and then we come out as victors, it convinces us that we are equipped to sail this vessel. And come out as victors, others thought will be prey. We inspire others to take a chance on their lives as well. In the last 2 years of doing real estate with a deeper sense of purpose, I've had connections and seamless transactions with clients in over 5 continents of the world. Seamless transactions with more of my clients based in the diaspora. And not just that, there's been several recognitions, awards, speaking engagements to my credit. And I'm so, so grateful to God, the Father, and I'm also equally grateful to support systems, friends and families, mentors that has guided me on this journey. It has never been easy, and I wouldn't be here without the people that I have been able to surround myself with on this journey. My leadership philosophy has always been to live by value systems that others are too weak, too cheap, and too selfish to live by. With hard work, selflessness, sacrifice, and laser focus at the base. Dear leaders, if you have to take responsibility, if you have to take responsibility, put people first. If you have to lead with so much audacity. If you have to talk, be a voice. And above all else, have a good name. Have a good name. We're going to leave a legacy behind, good or bad. Good or bad. I'll conclude with this. No matter how saturated you think your industry is, this is often a debate. My industry is saturated. But no matter how you think it's saturated, quote me anywhere. The laborers are few, others are. If your industry is really saturated like you say or like you think, why is the top scanty? Why is it less crowded at the top if it's actually saturated like we think? Many are hustling, only few are the laborers. The harvest is great, dear leaders. Greatness beckons, and we must approach our leadership roles like a matter of life and death, with deep convictions. Thank you very much.